Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for graded maths. The chapter name today we discuss that is probability. And here are the list of the lesson. Experimental probability, factorials, permutations, counting principles, combination and permutation notations. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and password that is provided by the administrator. Let's go to the subject tab. Go to the subject tab, select maths from there, and here are the list of the chapters. Go to the grade 8, view all chapters. List of the chapters here. So we are on the probability. Then let's continue and let's start the very first lesson, which is experimental probability. So let's get start. Okay. So in this first question, they are saying of the last 15 trains to pull into the Westminster station, 12 were full. What is the experimental probability that the next train to pull in will be full? Okay. How many total trains? 15 trains of the last and 12 were full. Okay. So we are going to finding it out the probability of this thing. So how can we finding it out the probability? We are going to put the interested thing over the total. Okay, how much the basically full that were 12, so 12 over 15, and in this way we are getting our answer 4 by 5. Just dividing 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 5 is 15, and probability of full that is 4 by 5. Okay, of the last 6 flight to arrive at Springtown airport, 3 were late. What is the experimental probability that the next flight to arrive will be late? Okay, uh, here are basically how much the total flights that are 6 and how much the late that are 3. So 3 over 6 total is always we are putting in the denominator, and the interested thing we are putting on the basically the top. 3 over 6, then just dividing. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, and then 1 by 2 is your answer. Okay, like if you want to finding it out the probability, that is 3 over 6 here now, and 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, that is 1 by 2. Brenda scored a goal on 2 out of her last 16 shots. What is the experimental probability that the Brenda will score a goal on her next shot? Okay, how much the goal? That is basically 2 out of her last 16 shots, and how much the total shots that were 16. Okay, so 2 over 16, and in this way we are going to finding it out the probability. Understand? Let's do the test questions for that. Okay, so a grocery store recently, that is basically 2 out of, I was just checking my mic. A grocery store recently sold 18 cans of soup, 9 of which contain tomato soup. How much? Total is 18, and how much are the tomato soups? These are 9. So what is the experimental probability that the next can sold will be tomato soup? So simplify your answer and write it as a fraction or a whole number. So P probability for the tomatoes, how much tomatoes soup? That is 9, and how much total? That is 18. 9 over 18. And when you're going to divide 9 over 18, that is 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, 1 by 2. Okay. A band sold out of 9 of its last 15 shows. How many shows? Total shows 15. And how many bands sold? That is 9. And how much the total? That is 15. So what is the experimental probability that the band's next show will be sold out? So 15 is total, 9 is interested thing. So 9 over 15, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 5 is 15. So 3 over 5 is your answer. Okay. So look at this question. They are saying, now you guys tell me the answer of this one, okay? During the 10 spins, a spinner landed on orange 4 times. How much the total spin? That is 10. And how much the orange? That are basically occur, which is 4 times. If you spin the spinner once, what is the experimental probability that it will be land on orange? So just divide and then tell me which number you're going to divide over the which. 4 is divided by 10 or 10 is divided by 4. And then what's the answer you get it? Think about it, everyone. So 4 is divided by 10. So 4 by 10, is there any answer for 4 by 10? Then what we do for next? We're going to divide the same number, both of it. 4 is divided by 2, 10 is divided by 2. What's the answer? Hurry up, solve it on your notebooks and then tell me the answer. It's 2 by 5. Yes. So there were 6 dogs at the dog park last Saturday and 2 of them were the Dachshunds. What is the experimental probability that the first dog to arrive at the park next Saturday will be the Dachshunds? Simplify your answer and write it as a fraction or a whole number. So you tell me how many dogs, basically total. That are 6, and how much of them? That is 2. So 2 is divided by 6 or 6 is divided by 2? Hurry up, everyone think about it. Yes, 2 is divided by 6. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so 1 by 3 is your answer. So we are putting 1 by 3 here. Alright, hope you guys understand this lesson. It's just a probability. You are going to finding it out how much the total number you are going to put in the denominator and the interested number you're putting in the numerator, and then just solve it out. Now the factorials. So what is the meaning of factorial? First of all, what is the sign of the factorial? Firstly, let me tell you, this sign is called the factorial sign. Okay, this sign is called factorial sign. Alright, if they are saying that, like for example 5 and then putting this sign, this means 5 factorial. What does it mean? It means that you are going to put the 5 here firstly, then multiplying the previous all number 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so in this way you are going to solve it. Then for example here is the, just for example here is the 6 and then it's factorial. What does it mean? Putting 6 and then 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now multiply and write your answer. 5 times 4 is 20, 3 times 2 is 6, and 20 times 6 is 120. Okay, and in this way put write the answer here. Let's for example if I'm going to put it here 9, just putting here 9 factorial. Now you guys tell me how can we write it down? This one we are going to put it this like this way, 9 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just multiply all the numbers and write your answer. Okay? This is the way that we are going to put it. Or if here is like 2 factorial, this is simple one. So you are going to start 2 and then it's only 1, not putting 0. If there is 1 factorial, so it's only 1. If there is 0 factorial, so this is only 0 because there is nothing number behind the 0. Okay? Let's do the test questions. So here is 9 factorial. There is also an option that is available on the calculator. It's the factorial option. But here they are saying that just simplify that. So we are going to multiply properly. Okay? We're going to multiply the properly. And then how can we multiply this one? So multiply 9 with 8 with, first of all, just putting it down. 9 times, 8 times, 7 times, 6 times, 5 times, 4 times, 3 times 2. Okay? And then the answer we get it 362,880. Okay, 362,880, the first one. All right. Okay, 2 factorial. What is the answer of 2 factorial? Everyone tell me now. This is very easy and very simple. 2 is multiplied with which number? For the 2 factorial, so how many numbers we're going to put it? It's 2 and 1 only. Okay? Because behind the 2 there is just putting 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. It's a 0 factorial. So what's the answer of the 0 factorial? It's basically the 0. When you're going to finding it out, yeah, this is the thing that I was just checking. Like the 0 factorial answer is 1, okay? When you're going to use your calculator, then you get it. 3 factorial. What is the answer for 3 factorial? How can we solve it? It's 3, then factorial. 3 times 2 times 1, that is 6. Okay? Solve properly and then you're going to choose it. 5 factorial. So how can we write 5 then factorial? 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? 120. Let's see. Yes, there is an option 120. Now this one you tell me. What's the answer of this? Tell me everyone this question. Tell me the answer of this one. Okay, it's a 4 factorial. So 4, 3, 2 and 1. I already told you now. Just option 2, 24. Very good. Very well done. Okay, tell me the answer of this one. It's 2 factorial. So what's the answer for 2 factorial? Yes, very good. Also tell me the answer of this one. That is a 2 factorial. So what's the answer for 2 factorial? How can we write it? Only 2 times 1. It's option 1. That is 2 times 1 is 2. Very well done. So now it's 3 factorial. So it means that for the 3 factorial, so how can we write it? We are just going to put it down by using 3 times 2 times 1. Okay. So what's the answer when you're going to multiply 3 times 2 times 1? 3 times 2 times 1. That is a 6. Okay. Option B. Now it's 4 factorial again. That is 24. We already solved it. Okay. So these are all repeating now questions. Okay. If I'm going to write it here, the 7 factorial. So how can we write it down here? We are going to write it down. You just see the method. 7 times 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. Okay. Starting from the 7. Starting from the 7 and then moving in this way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 6 times, 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times. Okay, this is the way that we get it 7 factorial. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. Let's do the next. Permutations, okay? So what is the meaning of permutations? First of all, let me just tell you what is basically the permutation is, and then we are going to move. So what is permutations? So here we just write down the basically definition of the permutations, okay? Firstly, so the number of different the permutation is basically number of permutations. That is like, for example, when we can see in the mathematics, it's basically meaning of two different things. Okay, permutation of a set, two different things. Like it's a two different things. Basically, for example, like how the two different things. For example, if we can say that it's an arrangements, okay, possible arrangements in the set, like how the basically sets are arranged in different orders. Like for example, if there are two numbers 2 and 6, we can say that we can also write this 2 and 6 as a 6 2. Okay, so this is a basically the permutation. And for example, when we are going to take some example of permutation, here are some numbers, that is like for example 1 and 2. So we can say that, or 1 2 3. So we can say that this 1 2 3 can also be written down like 3 2 1 2 1 3 2 3 and 1. Look, so these are the number of possible permutations of the set. Okay, so this is a basically permutation, that is a arrangement, or you can say that basically order of arrangements. Okay, so this is the permutations. So how can we write down, for example, if the given set is given like here 7 8 and 9, this is the one set. They are saying that what are the possible permutations, so we can say that 7 8 9 8 9 7 9 8 7. Okay, like look, these are the number of possible permutations for this, because this is a basically thing in which the numbers are arranged in different ways. Okay, so we arrange the numbers in different ways, so this is called your permutation. All right, this is the meaning of permutation. That's it. Let's discuss the questions now. So here is the first question, that is Brandon is putting 5 tools in her toolbox one at a time. How many tools? 5 tools in a box. They are saying that in how many times? In one time. So in how many different orders could he add them? So first of all, we are going to finding it out the factorial term of this. So when you are going to finding it out the factorial of this, how can we find? It's a 5 tool, so 5 factorial. So we can say that how many, and then the answer decided how many number of possible permutations occur for this digit. Okay, so it's 5 factorial, so we can say that 5 4 3 2 and 1, it's 120. So Brandon could add the tools in 120 different tools, different orders. Okay, there are 5 tools, and that 5 tools can be basically arranged in 120 different ways. So this is the thing that we are going to finding it out by using the method of permutations. Okay, understand this thing? All right. In the next question, let's see. Megan, who is a huge fan of Summer Olympics, always record her favorite event. One week she recorded a total of 4 events. In how many different orders could she watch these events? Okay. In the few week, how many events there she recorded? 4 events. And they're saying that you are just going to finding it out in these 4 events. What are the possible way to basically look? Okay. So there are 4 events. So finding the probability of 4 factorial. So it's 4 3 2 1. 4 3 2 and 1. Okay, just multiplying 4 with 3, then 3 with 2, then 2 with 1, there are 24. So how many orders? It's in 24 different orders that she watched these events. Okay, this is the way that we are going to use this permutation, and then finding it out that how much ways are possible to look this event and all that. Okay, so this is the event. For example, they are saying that the event list, it's for A, B, C, and D, and they are putting this in 24 different ways. Let's suppose, let's take our own events, like small events. We are going to take like 3 factorial. We are just going to take, okay, 3 times 2 is 6. For example, the event is A, B, and C. Okay, this is a one arrangement. Second arrangement is C, B, and A. Third arrangement is B, A, and C. Then arrangement, we are going to, first of all, we are going to put these two, then we are going to shifting this one. Now we are going to shift the last two digit. A still same, then C and B is shifting. Now B is the still same position. We are already shifting A and C. Then A is the same position. We are shifting the next two. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what's the next event? That is we are going to put A. We are going to put B, then C, and then A. Okay, because BAC is given, BCA is not given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One possible event is still, uh, we are still in the one possible event. First of all, A is in the first place, then A is in the first place, A is in the second place, A is in the third place. Okay. Now B is in the second place, B is in the first place, B is in the last place. Now for the C is in first place, middle places. Then the event is next is C. Let's put B. Then C, A, and B. This is the last event. This is not given. Okay. C, A, and B. This is the sixth event. Look, full sixth event. We are putting it here. This is called the permutation, like how much the number of arrangements we are given, and then we just arrange the numbers. For example, 3 factorial is given, so there are three numbers, then we are just shifting these three numbers into six ways. There are six different various ways to basically shift these number from one place to another place, second place to third place, and then in this way we are just going to shuffle their positions and finding it out the permutations. Okay, hope you guys understand this one. Let's do one test questions for that. Carlton liked to read the Sunday papers while eating brunch. If the section she read are weather, classified ads, and arts, in how many different orders can he read them? There are three. It's a 3 factorial. So it means that 3 factorial. What is the answer for 3 factorial? 3 factorial answer is 6. So it's 6 orders. Tristan and his friend are trying out a new restaurant together. They have ordered 4 dishes. How many dishes they ordered? 4. If the dishes all arrive separately, in how many different orders could she dish arrive? 4 factorial. And we already know at the 4 factorial answer. What's the answer of the 4 factorial? That is 4 times 3 times 2. That is 24. Okay, here it's 20. So here it's 24. So the Braden won a trip to upcoming Winter Olympic. She need to plan which event to attend. During the first week of the competition, preliminary rounds of luge, bobsled, alpine skiing, cross country skiing, and the curlings will be taking places. If the Braden plans to attend the more rounds of each of these events, in how many different orders could she arrive at? This is basically how many events that are given. Which event to attend? Count it. Week of competition. One, two, three, four, five. 5 events is 120. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing basically that we I've done the permutations. It's just an arrangement of numbers in different ways. First finding the factorial and then check it out and then arrange the numbers. That's it. Counting principle. Next lesson. Counting the principle. So, here are some questions. Derek is at the car accessories shop deciding how to customize a new car. The store has two different sets of custom hubcaps and two custom hood ornaments. How many different ways can the Derek customize a vehicle? There are two hubcaps choices and two hood ornaments choices. Okay, how many choices? The store has two different sets of custom hubcaps and two custom hood ornaments. There are two choices, just simply multiplying, and we are saying that how many different ways? Four different ways. Okay, that's it. This is basically the counting principle of that. Jarek is ordering a new skateboard. There are 29 shapes to choose from, two types of wheels. How many different skateboards can Jack create? Okay, 9 shapes out of 2 of the wheels. 9 times 2. So 9 times 2 is 18. So 9 times 2 is 18, and this is the basically different ways she can create 18 different skateboard. That's it. So, while having her kitchen remodeled, Leslie discussed the option with her contractor. There are 8 countertops and 2 sinks to choose from. How many different kitchens can Leslie design? There are 8 countertops choices and 2 sink choices multiply. Okay? How many of it? There are 8 countertops and 2 sink to choose. So 8 times 2 is 16. So there are basically 16 different, but basically she just designed the kitchen can Leslie design. Okay? Let's do the test questions. Melia's booking a Caribbean cruise vacation online. The website offers custom cruise package, so the Melia has to make the several decisions. She can choose from 10 department ports and 2 start dates. How many different cruise can Melia plan? So it's 10 department and 2 departments. Okay, 10 department ports and 2 start dates. So 10 times 2 is 20, and there are 20 different cruises. That's it. Okay. Raymond is building a snowman. There are 2 hats and 8 scarves to choose from. If Raymond uses one of each atom, so how many different snowmen can he make? 8 scarves and 2 hats. 8 scarves and 2 hats, so it means that 8 times 2 is 16. So 16 different snowmen. Okay. Sadi is putting together a makeup kit for a friend. There are 4 types of eyeshadows and 5 types of mascaras to choose from. So how many different kits can Sadi make? 4 and 5. Okay, 4 types of shadow and 5 type of mascaras. So 4 times 5 is 20, and that is our answer. This is the thing that you are just going to multiply, and in this way this is the counting principle of that. Okay, So we have done the 4 lesson: experimental probability, factorial, permutations, counting principle. Now the last one, which is combination and permutation notations. Okay. Now let me tell you, what is this thing? 5p2. That represents the number of permutation when you have 5 objects and take 2 of them in a particular order. 5 out of 2. This shows that 5p2. Okay. 5, these are total option, and how much choice is, that is here 2. So how to write this one? This is the proper formula for that. NPR. This is N, P and R. Okay. So n factorial over n minus r factorial. N factorial over n minus r, and that is in the form of factorial. If for example I'm going to tell you here 5p2, what does it mean? It means 5 is your n, 5 factorial, 5 minus 2 whole factorial. In place of r, this is 2. In place of n, that is 5. Let's finding it out. What is 5 factorial? 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. First of all, subtract 5 minus 2 is 3, and then it's 3 factorial only left. 3 times 2 times 1. 3 2 1, 3 2 1 cancel out. Okay? Only 5 times 4 is 20. And this is your answer. Alright? 20 is your answer. Next is question 7p2. Let's solve one more questions. 7p and 2. Now you guys tell me. 7 factorial, 7 minus 2 whole factorial. Before starting the question, you are going to write the formula here. N PR, n factorial over n minus r factorial. So what is the 7 factorial? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And then what is the answer of 7 minus 2? That is 5. So 5 factorial, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. This is easy, like 5 factorial and 5 factorial cancel out. 7 times 6 is 42, and that is your answer. Okay, let's do the next. 6p4. So this is n is your 6, r is your 4. So n factorial, n minus r factorial. N is your 6 factorial over 6 minus 4 factorial. So open it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. 6 minus 4 is 2, and 2 factorial is 2 times 1. This and this should be cancelled. And then you just write down the answer of this one. Now 5p2, 5 factorial over 5 minus 2 factorial. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is 3 factorial from start, okay? 5 minus 2 is 3, and then 3 factorial, I'm putting it here. 5 times 4 is 20. So that's it you have done in these kind of question this way. Let's do the test. 5p2. Now we're finding it out here. 5p2, it's 20, okay? Okay, sorry, the combination I don't tell you. Let me tell you the combination formula as well, okay? This is the permutation formula, and now what's the combination formula? Combination formula. Okay, combination formula is this is same thing, NCR, but just the formula is different a little bit. N factorial is same, n minus r factorial is same. It's just addition of r factorial. Okay, like how? For example, 12c5. Let's do it. 12 factorial over 12 minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Okay, so the 12 factorial is 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 12 minus 5 is 7. 7 factorial, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 5 factorial is this in the bracket. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 cancel. Okay, remaining this one is left. 7 and 6, 7 and 6 also cancel. You're going to multiply 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, and then just multiplying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then writing their answer here, here, here. This is the way that we get it in the NCR. Okay, here is the question 3c2. Let's do it. This is easy. 3c and 2. 3 factorial, 3 minus 2 factorial, and 2 factorial. 3 factorial is 3, 2, and 1. 3 minus 2 is 1 factorial, and here it's 2 times 1. This cancel. Answer is 3. All right, hope you get this one. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. So today we discussed the grade 8 maths probability. This is the name of the chapter, and here is the name of the lesson: experimental probability, then factorial, then permutations, then counting principle, and then combination and the permutation notations. The different formulas for that. Before starting the next session, hope you guys practice all these lessons. And if you still need any help in any of the lesson, then you can contact the tutors. You are using this chat button. Click this, and then this open this chat button. Okay, here is the chat button from your website. Open this. Then if you need help putting your department, in which department, language or maths, then putting your name and then just send. In this way you're going to contact the tutors. So for now, have a good day, you all. Bye.